Alright, what's going on, guys? BitDealer here, bringing you a new Bitcoin analysis video. So today is September 19th of 2019, 12:07 p.m. and Bitcoin is setting at $10,044. So today I'm just going to cover Bitcoin, go over my thoughts on, the market, discuss the price action, and just highlight any setups that I'm looking to take and that, you guys might be interested in. I haven't got a video out for you guys on Twitter and YouTube in a while, so I thought it'd be a good idea to just go ahead and make one today. I have some free time, so, and that's what I'm doing. If you have any requests for these videos or any specific videos that you want me to make, market reviews, go over any pair, or if you want me to make some more educational videos, just suggest what you want and I can see what I can do. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the analysis. So looking at the blank XBT USD chart on BitMax, you can see price has rallied this entire year, and now we're just consolidating for the past 2 to 3 months. It's been a pretty tough market to trade up here, in my opinion, and from what I've seen other traders that I talk to and just on Twitter. Overall, it seems like the market has been a little tough for majority of people. Now, obviously, not for everybody. Some people are still killing it every day. Some people, everybody trades differently. But overall, the market has been choppy and, overextending on moves to the upside, downside, all of that. Not really trending much. So overall, just a harder market to trade than, when it's trending. But, are setting these higher highs, higher lows, still in the range though. I'll just go ahead and mark out these levels that I have in mind. So we have this resistance level here. I'm going to mark it as weekly resistance. Basically this close here that price tested, got rejected from, and then 1, 2, 3 more tests and got rejected. Price makes its way back up to it, pushes way higher up into this supply zone, barely taps the edge of that supply zone and then gets rejected. And this supply zone is basically what started off the bear market, in my opinion, because we set this blow off top here, right? Came down, started consolidating, and then this supply zone led to this drop and basically initiated the bear market. But price tapped into the bottom of this zone here, got rejected and closed below that resistance level, and next week pushed above it and closed below it, and then intraday on this week, or intra-week, pushed above it, got rejected hard and closed down here for a lower low. Price goes lower, pushes back up into that level, gets rejected and could not close above it, and then price gets rejected and we get more downside. But I'm also going to mark out this level as weekly resistance, because it is the highest close out of this whole consolidation range, and this is the lowest close out of the whole consolidation range. So I'm going to mark that out as weekly support. And we did set this high here. I use candle bodies for market structure, so that might be different to how you do it, but this is just how I do it. This high here did take out this high, so closed above here, so that's technically a higher high to me. We set this low and set a higher low. So the initial high for market structure, right? This highest close up here, and the initial low. The high has got closed, this did close above that high. We have not closed below the low. So that's just something to keep in mind here. I'll also mark out this level as weekly demand, because, it's a clear demand zone here. A lot of people are waiting to get filled there and buy down there. I'm not too sold on the idea that price will actually go down there, fill this gap, and then, fill everybody that wants to buy. I don't know if we're going to get that. I've been pretty clear on saying that. I don't think we're going to go down there. And, I hear people say, all the time that you can't use crypto Twitter and, you know, crypto like that as sentiment, because, you know, it's not a big enough sample size to determine the whole market or how the whole market is thinking. But I mean, I don't know, if you would have used like extreme sentiment at key levels, you probably would have outperformed the majority in those situations. And I am prepared to buy down here at 8.8, and I think it'd be a great entry, but I really just don't know if we're going to get that. But I think that's it on the weekly. I'll go ahead and mark out the weekly open as well. And then I guess I'll go ahead and mark out the monthly open. Forgot to do that. Let's see. So we can go to the daily time frame, start marking out some other levels here. Man, look at that crazy wick, that crazy buyback here. Just make sure I got all my levels. Yep. So, you know, price is in a range here. Pretty clean range at that, because you know, we came, set this range high up here, price drops, set the range low, rallies to test the mid-range and gets rejected from that. So it's basically confirming that you have the right high and low marked out for the range. Then it comes down, SFP is the low, pushes back into this mid-range, SFP is this high, right, and then gets rejected and goes lower. So I'm going to mark out this level as daily resistance. I'm going to delete that SFP line. And I'm also going to mark out this as daily support. Man, this buyback is crazy right now on this wick. I'm also going to mark out this zone here as demand. It's basically, excuse me, the down candle or the consolidation here before the price rally. So we took out this high, you know, from the origin of this move, took out this high, price SFP'd that high here and came back down, retested this daily demand zone, the monthly open, and this is OTE here. So, you know, a lot of confluent levels down here. Excuse me, gosh, a lot of confluent levels here. And, you know, for overall bias, there's a few different ways that we could go about this, but we have taken out this low, right? If we close above here, I am pretty sure we're going to get a relief rally over the next few days. Because if you look at the daily SFPs, how well they have worked out, you see we had a daily SFP here. We had that low, price came, took out the low and closed back above it, and then price rallied away. Same thing here, took out this, went lower. Let's see some other examples. I think I see one here. You know, had resistance, price pushes above it, takes out the high, closes below it, gets rejected. And you know, just daily SFPs tend to work pretty well. I'm also going to mark out this daily supply zone. You know, so overall we have taken out this swing low, and we are above this daily support level. So to me, if the daily closes above 10,025, you know, that's super bullish in my opinion. Basically closed inside or tapped demand, the monthly open, took out a low and hold above daily support. So that'd be a SFP as well. So I mean, that's a lot of bullish signs. I would definitely be looking to buy after that if the daily closes above here. Even if the daily closes above, what is this low? 9,850. Even if it closes above there, I think we'll get a relief rally over the next few days. But you know, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red days in a row, down days. Looking at the chart here, just quickly trying to find other times that we've had 6 down days in a row. I don't see that at all this year. No, not there. Yeah, so here's 6 red days in a row, or down days. That was at the break of 6K though. Here's another time that we had 6. So overall, it just doesn't look like that happens very often. Whether that means anything significant or if it's just a random occurrence, I still find it interesting to look at. You'd always just want to be paying attention to what price is doing and anything that you can pick up on. So overall, we kind of are in this triangle here. This is just going to be a really shitting drawing, but you get the point. So price has used this both as resistance and support here, working its way down to the apex or the end of this pattern here. So I think we're going to get some volatility coming up pretty soon. Just simply because of how long we've been consolidating here and how low the volatility is getting the closer we get to the end of this pattern. So I think we're going to see a breakout to the upside or downside pretty soon. Just some volatility and some trending price action. If right now I'm leaning more towards I would rather be buying down here than selling with how price is right now, because like I said, above this daily support level, that's super bullish in my opinion. We can go down to H4 though, get a better look at some of the intraday price action, and you can see every time we get below this kind of daily level is 10,025. You see we close below it here. Let me fix that. Close below it here, price immediately goes higher. Close below it here, and still goes higher, right? Close below here, goes higher. Close below here, goes higher. Close below here, took some time to consolidate, and then once it got back above this daily support level, excuse me, gosh, then we came back to retest it. Close below it twice down here, the price pushes higher. So if we are closing down here now, we might be trapping a lot of shorts like it has in the past. Every time we get below this level, seems to trap a lot of shorts, and then we just go higher and squeeze them out. And you can see we came down here, took out that low and everything, and now we're back above the daily level. So something else I wanted to point out is kind of this trend line here, how we had all of these lower highs and all of these stops that have most likely built up since they have been left so clean and unswept, right? I'm just going to mark out all of these. So, all of these highs have been left untouched. So, my thinking or my theory is when, we get all of these clean lower highs like that, people are shorting into this bearish market structure, leaving their stops above these swing highs and, trailing it down each one. So if price does close above the daily level, I would think we're going to squeeze out some of these shorts, squeeze out the people that are down here, and then take all these stops that have been building up on these lower highs. So if we get a daily close above 10,025, you can look for a H1 candle to come test it as support, push below it, but close back above it right here, right? And then you could buy that to look to take it higher. You could target weekly open. Ultimately, though, if we're going to go higher, I really think we're going to take out these highs, these consecutive lower highs. I think that, that's just what makes sense to me. If we do close below here, the daily level on the daily time frame, then, that would kind of be shifting my bias to bearish. We did take out the low, so we might could get another rally up to here or so, but If we close below that daily level on the daily time frame, I'd kind of be bearish and looking to short some of these rallies up here. But if we close above it, then I'm pretty damn bullish, considering we took out the low into demand into the monthly open and close back above the support level. I would be buying, you know, could target some of these highs. I'd be looking, though, honestly, if daily closed above here, I would think that we're going to rally all the way up here to 11,280, that supply zone. Just a lot of clean highs that you could take out, that price could take out, and I think a lot more people are waiting for more downside than upside from here. That's just my opinion. You know, what is today? Today is Thursday, so, you know, it might be kind of slow throughout the rest of the week because, man, what's going on? You know, you can see here on Monday, we set the high of the week. Tuesday consolidated, Wednesday consolidated, Thursday, today we broke Monday's low, closed below the low. You know, so we set the high of the week on Monday, the low of the week so far on Wednesday. I would imagine that we're going to get some more sideways kind of price action, probably not take out the high or low this week. And then, you know, after the weekly open, I think is whenever we'd really get that expansion to the upside or downside. And, you know, if we're closing above that daily level on the daily time frame, I'm guessing more upside. You know, but I think that's pretty much it for this video. I think I covered pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. You know, waiting on this daily level is pretty key in my opinion. You want to get confirmation, you know, especially daily confirmation for your bias. It's pretty key in my opinion. So above this daily level, I think we're going to get more upside. Close below the daily level, then you know, we did SFP, so we might get a rally, but I'd kind of be looking to short that rally. And you know, that's my plan. Waiting for that daily close above or below this daily level. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any more requests or want me to make specific videos, just let me know in the comments or tweet at me or anything like that. But yeah, see you guys later. Thanks.